This is the WWE Smackdown January 10, 2025 full show results video which takes place at Moda Center in Portland, Oregon. Paul Heyman is in the ring and on the mic and says it's his pleasure to announce to us that there is only one reigning, defending Tribal Chief of the WWE Universe, and that Tribal Chief is Roman Reigns. He calls Cody Rhodes to the ring for a chat and Cody Rhodes comes then. Heyman puts him over as a credit to WWE and such a great champion that Roman asked him to come out here and tell him, straight up, to his face, that now that he's the undisputed Tribal Chief, he wants his title back and lays out a roadmap for Reigns to get the title back. So, with that in mind, he asks Cody what he wants to talk about. Before he can answer, Kevin Owens comes down the stairs in the crowd. He says Cody has gotten even worse, shaking hands with The Rock on Monday, and now 30 seconds after he shook hands with Paul Heyman, he got told Roman wants his title back, and if he lets Reigns get his title back he's betraying the entire WWE, and Cody has had enough and he rushes out into the crowd and attacks KO, rolling back into the concourse. Paul Heyman turns around to see Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga in the ring. He backs off, defiant but begging all the same, and Jimmy Uso makes the save. Referees try to break it up and Jacob takes one out with a super kick, causing the rest of them to keep their distance. Road agents arrive, Ken Doane eats a super kick but Cody Rhodes is back and he sends Tama packing. Squaring off with the werewolf, right hands, duck a lariat, he clotheslines Fatu to the floor. Back from the commercial, Jacob Fatu is screaming at security, telling them there's no way they're getting rid of him, but LA Knight Bomb rushes him through the door and tells everybody he's got a title to win. Then we saw a match between Chelsea Green versus Mia Yim for the WWE Women's United States Championship, and the result of this match was Chelsea Green defeated Mia Yim by pinfall with a schoolboy pin and a handful of tights, retaining the WWE Women's United States Championship. Post-match, Yim tries to grab Green but Piper makes the save and drops the leg on her. The next match happened between Los Garza versus Pretty Deadly, and the result of this match was Los Garza defeated Pretty Deadly by pinfall with a double-team military press power slam. The next match happened between LA Knight versus Shinsuke Nakamura for the WWE United States Championship, and the result of this match was LA Knight won the match by disqualification when Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu appear and beat LA down, forcing referee Charles Robinson to call it. Post-match, the beatdown continues, Samoan drop sets up repeated corner hip attacks. Cody Rhodes and Jimmy Uso make the save and Nick Aldis is about to eject the bloodline, but Cody says they're all here and he wants a tag match tonight and Nick gives the nod. The next match happened between A-Town Down Under versus Motor City Machine Guns, and the result of this match was Motor City Machine Guns defeated A-Town Down Under by pinfall with Skull and Bones on Austin Theory. Post-match, we see DIY watching on a monitor and fuming about Motor City Machine Guns' win. They run into Pretty Deadly, who are upset they didn't have their back earlier. Tommaso Ciampa is mean to them but Johnny Gargano tries to be more diplomatic and says he totally knows their names and promises them their title match, but first they gotta do the backstage politics and all that stuff. Apollo Crews rolls up and tells Pretty Deadly they're gonna get everything they deserve. Candice LeRae rolls up on Nia Jax to chat and she says she just saw Tiffany Stratton and Nia says she's gonna go congratulate her herself. Back from the commercial, Tiffany Stratton makes her entrance and Byron Saxton interviews her in the ring about cashing in and becoming WWE Women's Champion. She crows about it being Tiffy time and what a Tiffy turn of events it's been, only a year since her debut, and at 25 years old she's already better than all our favorites. She talks about Nia Jax mistreating her and taking the title she loves so much before demanding some respect on her name. Then comes Nia Jax and she calls Stratton an ungrateful little shit and says she could kill her right now. She says she made Tiffany what she is and it took her long enough to take advantage, but now she's having her moment, alright. So, either she gives her the title back, or she's going to take it from her. Jax gets up in her face, but then comes Bayley and she tells Nia Jax to shut the hell up and says if this was Stratton's plan all along, she got her because she thought she was a little stupid. But she knows Jax is stupid for making Tiffany from the very beginning, but she still outsmarted her. Then Bianca Belair and Naomi says everyone knows she had Jax beat last week before Stratton messed it up, and if anybody gets to fight her, they get to see her first. Nia says nobody cares about Naomi, they go face to face, Bianca steps up, Jax headbutts her to the mat and a brawl breaks up with the champion quietly slipping out of the ring. Tiffany back in and prettiest moonsault ever takes all of them out. Nick Aldis comes to the stage and says he's had an idea, since the 4 women in the ring want so badly to challenge for the title, they'll have a 4-way #1 contenders match right now. Then we saw a fatal four-way match between Bayley vs Bianca Belair vs Naomi vs Nia Jax to become the #1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship. We see that all three women cover Nia and referee Dan Angler waves them off. Candice LeRae comes to ringside, tag champs with a double Russian leg sweep on Bayley, double elbow drop and she rolls out of the ring. Bianca and Naomi square up against each other. Soon enough Naomi dives but Nia shrugs her off right into the apron. Back inside, Belair floats over, off the ropes, spear, and Bayley breaks it up again. Belair handspring moonsault, Bayley kicks out, back and forth, Bianca whips Naomi with her hair, goes to the floor, tacking Nia over the desk. Bayley takes advantage, and delivered Roseplant on Naomi, pinned her, and become the new #1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship next week. Jimmy Uso rolls up on Cody Rhodes backstage and tries to address Roman Reigns but Cody tells him that as far as his cousin is concerned, he knew this was gonna happen and it's all good between them. Carmelo Hayes rolls up and calls Jim and says if he wants to try again he's gonna end up like Braun Strowman. Uso asks him to say his catchphrase, "Melo don't miss," and says with all his bricks he can build a damn house. Back from the commercial, Byron is backstage with Bayley and he tells her that her match against Tiffany Stratton is next week. Bayley tells him that her entire career has been chances and opportunities. She says she has known people like Tiffany her entire career and she has wrestled Tiffany all year long and Tiffany has never defeated her. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga are backstage and Jacob cuts a promo telling Cody Rhodes that this isn't Elm Street because his nightmare is here. Jacob's music hits and out they come to the ring. In the main event of the show, we saw a tag team match between American Nightmare Cody Rhodes and Big Jim Uso versus Samoan Werewolf Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. We see that Cody Rhodes gets distracted fighting with Kevin Owens in the aisle and back up to the stage and Jim kicks out of a pin. In the end, Samoan Werewolf presses his attack, delivered springboard moonsault on Jimmy. With that, Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga won the match by pinfall. Cody and Kevin brawl back out into the technical area behind the barricade. Owens gets him up on a stack of road cases, brawling and Cody rushes him and they go off the cases and through some tables. Cody Rhodes stands somehow, and the show goes off the air. Thank you so much for being a part of today's show. We hope you found it entertaining, engaging, and worth your time. Did you enjoy it? Was there something specific that caught your attention or made you smile? Let us know in the comments. We're always eager to hear your thoughts and improve based on your feedback. Your opinion helps us create content that you truly love. If you had fun, don't forget to hit the like button. It's a simple way to show your support, and it means a lot to us. Haven't subscribed yet? Click that subscribe button now and join our growing community, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you're always the first to know when we drop something new. We're working hard to bring you even more exciting episodes, amazing stories, and fun surprises, so stay tuned. It's only going to get better from here. Your support makes everything we do possible. Thank you for being here, and we can't wait to see you again in the next one. Keep smiling, stay awesome, and take care.